Good. We about to get it popping for y'all this week. Short week coming up. Short week coming
That's true.
up.
That's true.
See what the game got in store. What up? What up? What up? It's your boy FICO Jordan back again. I would call it story time, but to be honest, many of you witnessed what occurred this week. If you are new to this live stream, if you're new to the pack, and the experience and what you've seen, you felt like maybe an anomaly, well, to be honest, it wasn't. You're about to witness something just absolutely special you're not seeing in the market. Now, if you're an Alpha Pack member and you want to welcome all of the new members that are tuning in tonight, I need you to go ahead and drop a wolf head emoji in the comments right now. Let's get it started. This is the weekly watch list. Let's go. What up, what up, what up? It's your boy FICO Jordan here, back again for another weekly watch list call. Man, I got the whole gang in here with me. Mr. Check My Resume. What's good with you, brother?
Man, what's good with it, FICO, man? Great week, man.
Yes,
Looking
sir.
forward to another one.
Let's get it. I got the boy investing for legacy here.
Pack family, what's good? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Can't wait to continue to eat with the family, man. We all getting full. We're gonna continue to do so. Let's get it.
We got the homie Boss Gang VIP.
What's good? What's good? What's good? You know we had to load the boat this week. What's good? What's good?
And we'll have the homie. He won't be on the panel, but he definitely will be bringing his watch list with us. We got the homie Wealthy Soul in the building. What's good, Brody? Let me see. Let me go ahead and get you added in here. What's good, bro?
What's good, family? Let's eat. Let's get to the money.
Let's get it. Bros, how was y'all's... I don't have to ask y'all how y'all week was. Basically, did you have a good evening?
Of course,
Sir,
man.
sir. Been lovely, man. Been having a lot of new family members. I'm loving that. That's dope. That's super dope. Twitter been going up.
Absolutely. Man, look, ladies and gentlemen, before we go any further, I need you to go ahead, like and subscribe. Click the notification bell so you don't miss any content going forward from us. We have new updates to the $500 ride-along coming forward. We have Crypto Academy every Wednesday. And some more heat coming as we go into year 2. But we're going to go ahead and get straight into things. Normally, we would go into an update in terms of what the market was doing. Basically, at this moment, we know what's bullish. We know what's bearish. And we'll get into that aspect as we, carry on. I just kind of want to get a quick recap on how bros felt about things. We'll pop in and get Wealthy soon to be able to speak and, give his opinion as we get into the watch list. But, bros, we had an absolute banger of a week. Obviously, we are going on close to, I'm not for sure. Wealthy soon was keeping count. We had
40.
roughly, I thought it was roughly about like 40 weeks or so straight of, 1,000% plays. But we had this week, 7? Was it 7? I know at 6, but I'm not for sure if I know this. Okay, so I know the last CVS call just fell short. No. I'm tripping. CVS, no. It actually
CVS was the dial up.
Well, the our weekly did, but the actual
The weekly, yeah.
the 14 just came short. But I mean, 7 is crazy. We almost had 8. 8,000 percenters, and it was crazy because I don't think we really talked much the whole week about ES or SPY being like red on like these multiple days.
Down.
I seen somebody post on Twitter about the overall, like, for the entire week, the negative movement between the indices, and I was just like, wow, like not even on some like funny stuff. Like I didn't even notice. We didn't pay any attention to that. Most people can be like, wow, y'all didn't look at it. But ladies and gentlemen, we only care about where the money resides. Anything else is irrelevant to us.
Mm-hmm.
We do have some bears in the pack, and that's fine. But in turn, and those plays over there eating, and trust me, I'm gonna go over there and mess with them too. But right now, these plays hitting, and it's been that way for quite some time. It's just cool that we have a lot of people that are coming in from the outside, being able to take a look at things. We had a record number in the Zoom chat on Friday, which I thought, you know what I'm saying, was really, really dope, man.
Yes, sir.
That
Yeah.
I can't gotta show love to all of the pack members that are constantly promoting and posting in the pack wins. That means the world to us. Shout out to each and every one of you. But I want to get y'all's opinion, man, on the week. Each one of us have individual people who've come into the group that we've worked with, that we've done one-on-ones with. We've seen some people hit some crazy milestones, going 2 up on their port. Let me get some of y'all's feelings and thoughts, man. How'd you? What's your take on the week?
For me, I jump in first. I mean, the week was kind of, I hate to say it or sound arrogant, but it was kind of like what we expected. I think, the funny thing about it is like how oil performed. It Monday it gapped up, then it took the whole week to fill the gap, went down a little bit, and then Friday came back, made those weak hammers green, looking like it was nothing, like it's just been steady all week. But we already knew, man. Staples Healthcare, little energy was where it was at. I think the only thing that didn't really go do nothing this week was the materials, and they just chilling right now. It's like consolidation for them. So I think it was kind of like what we expected. I wasn't expecting no tech or no communications to do nothing. Not at least on the aggregate. So yeah.
Yeah. The week, boss game. My bad about interrupting you, brother. But man, I just really want to add to the momentum that the pack has right now. It's pretty crazy, and yeah, I'm enjoying that. I'm loving that. It's been nuts. We're getting more and more respect that we deserve within this trading community, within the strat community. It's been exciting. Yeah, the pack is going parabolic right now. The growth is only going to continue. This is with the first week. This definitely was this the first. Yeah, this is the first week after our 1 year anniversary. So we
Oh,
just
yep,
keeping it
yep,
going.
yep.
Yeah, the first week, and it's been crazy. It's only getting better for us, and it's only getting easier too for the pack family. We set the foundation for the culture. We showing people that in any market we can find the food and we can hunt together, we can eat, and we also showing that it's always a swingers market if you know where the money resides. A lot of people be so scared and been so spooked by the market, they either like I'm sitting today out, or it's a choppy market. Like but if you know where to find the money, no matter what the overall market doing, you can still eat. So we're doing things our way, and I'm proud of us, proud of what we building, and man, I'm excited about the pack for sure.
For me, I think the only difference is that there's more people who get to
Yeah.
enjoy it. You've been
Uh-huh.
getting 1,000% of plays over and over. It grows, and the presence becomes larger because there's more people taking that leap of faith and believing in us. And I'm just happy to see people and their faith and belief in us paying off, and they're being blessed because they took a chance. So smart people listen to smart people. We're very smart. I know how smart we are, and the results prove how smart we are. And smart people listen to us. And some people catch on sooner than others. So I'm just happy for the people who are able to take advantage of what we have to offer.
Yeah, that's real.
Absolutely. Wealthy soon, man. What's your feelings on them? You know what I'm saying? What's went down this week?
Hey, like Will was saying, shoot, we've been doing the same thing for a long time now. So just the fact that everybody get to watch, everybody get to lay their eyes on it, and a lot of more people are tuning in. That's really what we wanted, and just to be able to get that recognition, feel good. A year in, but we going strong.
Absolutely. Man, so let's go ahead and get right into things. You know what I'm saying, so everybody can move on with their weekend. Boss Gang VIP. We're going into the second full week, as far as the week is concerned. Or sorry, the month of April, and we do have a short week this week. We have Good Friday on Friday. Market is closed, so Thursday is Friday. For us, Boss Gang VIP, what exactly is the almanac telling us historically about how the markets tend to look going into this short week, going into Good Friday?
Absolutely, absolutely, FICO. So last week we were right on as far as the probabilities were concerned about what was expected to happen in the market. Friday was expected to be bullish in the market and end up really recapping the day overall. So I expect a lot of those Dow stocks to continue to run. The Monday before April expiration, Dow has been up 20 of the last 33 down. 10 of the last 17. Tuesday bullish, Wednesday a little choppiness. Wednesday, April expiration, the day that Dow has been up 17 of the last 25, down 5 of the last 8. NASDAQ up 20 of the last 21 days before Good Friday. So I'm going to have some interesting stuff this week that I'm going to be looking for. And as always, we're going to do what we do, find where the money resides. That's what we got.
Exactly, exactly. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get straight into it. We got investing for legacies about to bring you some heat this week. What you got for us, bro?
Yes, sir, yes, sir. Right, pack family, pack family. I'm gonna start it off well. Energy definitely had a monster week. I'm gonna start it off with the safer plays and go into the more risky. Let me start with Devon. You know, DVN, Devon. Love that setup on that on the week. But yeah, we got full time frame continuity to the upside. Beautiful is moving in. Well, it's not quite moving in force yet until it get above that monthly level. That's what I'm looking forward to break that monthly level. How energy is looking above that'll happen above 63.26. But I'm loving that hammer on the week. It broke out of a weekly broadening formation that I see. It closed above it. So I'm looking for some nice continuation to the upside for Devon. Nice energy play for sure. Some energy again. We've been preaching energy forever. You know, they tried to spook some weak hands out the last couple of weeks with some consolidation, but just make sure you have your favorite energy setups going into the week for sure. Always nice area to be looking for some bounces in for sure. McDonald's. No, actually, I'm gonna skip McDonald's. We're already in that thing, but WBA is something I wouldn't mind mentioning. It's something that we're in. We're already in as a pack as well too. WBA. Walgreens Booty Line. A lot of the pack families in there. We swung it over the weekend. Um, that I mean that's a winner for sure. We see what we see on there. It's full time frame continuity to the upside. Nice reversal coming on the month. Well, it's looking like a go three up on the month.
Hey, hey, hold up.
What's up? What's
Hey,
up? Can you hear me?
hey, the team, hey, the team been wilding. Hold up, bro. Hey, I had to get the charts in sync. I'm over here like, dog, what is happening? All right, bet. Shout out to Wealthy Soon for that, bro. Go ahead, bro. I ain't had your charts in sync. Oh shoot.
Oh,
Here we
okay,
go.
okay. My bad. My bad for not noticing. I'm just going. We good.
Yep, we good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, booty lines. Okay, we mentioned Devin. Like we mentioned, energy plays still leading strong,
Oh
still leading the
man.
market strong, strongest sector for sure with this spy. So make sure you have your energy set up. Booty lines. That's a lot of us are already in there snacking on that. Make sure you know you got some good entries coming up. I like an entry above the week. Nice strong hammer. Oh no, I'm sorry. It's a hammer month forming. But liking you know at this point, I'm thinking it could go three up on a month, but mainly we're looking to eat it. hu- Eat, we're looking for that gap fill play. You know, FICO, he's highlighted that as well, up to 47.26. So we got a few dollars there to go. So make sure that's a nice profit taking area for sure. It's at a point of control too, so it could be consolidating around that area once it get there. Um, Balls, I won't go into too many detail, but about HD, Balls Gang has had us in that thing under $300. That's I'm loving that setup too. So if he might want to mention that more, I'm liking banks going into next week. The one bank, a couple banks I want to mention is GS, Goldman Sachs. Nice, nice PMG setting up on the day. I'm liking that for sure. It already started the reversal after a hammer on Thursday. Stronger had a Friday had a strong day. Most banks did, so I'll be looking for some more continuation to the upside to take out the nice price to hopefully go up to next last week's month high. Last week's month high, which be at 346. We closed the week at 321, so almost a $20 room, a little bit over a $20 move I see can possibly happen in there soon. Citibank is another one I see it with a similar setup on the day, nice PMG. So them two bank stocks that I'll be watching going into next week. If we get some strength in financials, I like those a lot. Healthcare has been looking good too. Gilead is one that I mentioned on the pack. I mentioned this on the Zoom for the Pack family. I know a couple Pack family members ate off this, but I want to make sure I want to announce this and trade ideas. We get this. If it continues up, it still has some nice magnitude to the upside on the week. I'm loving Gilead full time frame continuity. Um, some nice magnitude, like I said, on that weekly chart, all the way up to $68. So I'm liking the entry above. If you haven't, or if you're not already in it, I'm already in it. I'm liking that above the week's high, which would be breaking the 2 day on the week and the week at the same time, and breaking those levels at the same time. That'll happen at 62.82. Last couple that I want to mention is Nike. I want to mention Nike. I saw, Nike saw a little bit of potential there, and Nike's not where I want it to be. It's full time frame to continuity to the downside. So this is one of the risky plays for sure. But I see a nice little gap to the upside. I'm also seeing, on the month the previous month was a hammer. So I can see this month, the rest of this month, we're still early in this month. I can see the rest of this month is finishing strong, possibly, and taking out that hammer to the left on the month side and going to the upside. But I like gap fill plays. I see a nice gap fill play on the day up until 132 for Nike. So good, $4 move, which is if you get your entry right, that can be a nice over 100%, over 200% easy. You know what you're doing with your options trading, and yeah, that's all I'm gonna mention to the pack. I know we all pretty much we're feeling bullish on the same things. One thing I do want to mention to the pack before I go is Wolf Petco. That thing it reversed on the quarter last week at towards the end of the week. On the quarter chart, it reversed above. It would basically last month high, which would be a $20.75, and it closed above that quarter too. So if you look at the quarter chart on Wolf, it's been one, two, three, four, five consecutive quarters of down, basically. So it just reversed this. It reversed to the upside. So I don't know. This is something that just fits the criteria as far as premiums go and contract goes. So something worth catching and getting some snack on for sure. Wolf. So that's all I want to mention to the pack. Let's continue to hunt together, hunt as a unit. Make sure we know the money at, and let's not get too tricky, man. Trying to catch trying to catch tech or anything like that. We know where the money at. Let's stay where the money at. That's how we do it for sure. We keep snagging till all the meat is gone off the bones, guys. So I pass it back to FICO.
Appreciate that legacy. Let me see. We got Wealthy Soon up next. What you got for us, broski?
Yo, what's good? What's good? Just get straight to it. One of the first things I got on my list that I'm watching is TGT Target. We know kind of how it started to follow Walmart. Target did go 3 on the week, and if it does this 3-2 break, it's gonna really get out of some chop. Got some easy levels to go and take out, so I'm really liking Target. I definitely want to at least hit 248, 250 level. If you do that, that's definitely going to be some chicken. The next one that I'm looking at, I like the way the energy is set up, at least for the beginning half of the week. It might do that little go up, come down, then go back up type of thing, but energy still looks great. I like CTRA. Never heard of it before. Never seen anybody play it, but there are some people at the party on some of the contracts. CTRA also went 3 on the week. It'll be a nice 3-2 break. Um, and this one has some cool little magnitude on it. So definitely want to see how this one moves. I was analyzing some contracts. I liked it so far. So I want to watch CTRA. Next one I have is DVN. DVN, nice hammer on the week. Also went outside week, 3 on the week. This one, I believe this goes to a blue sky breakout. Let me see. Yep. Oh, no, it doesn't. But it does have some easy levels to go and take out. We actually bounced off the top of a Broadening formation after rejecting it. Um, I believe this can easily get to the $70 level. How long it'll take, don't know. But I like DBN. We're already in PM and CBS, so not gonna mention those, but I'm definitely just gonna continue to watch those, continue to milk those for all they're worth. Anybody that's new to the pack and maybe didn't get in the Zoom or whatever, WBA still fire if you haven't entered yet. If you could catch that 2-2 week break, well, really, I would try to catch it maybe on that 4 hour. We got an inside four right now. If it do a 2-1-2 to the upside from that inside four, you have a nice gap fill back to 47.23. Not the smartest man in the world, but I know that's over 100% on the 414s at least. So definitely like Boot Alliance, we actually plan on probably being in there for quite some time. So this one is a good one, and that is my list. Back to you, FICO.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Boss Gang VIP, what you got for us, bro?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I'm gonna keep it real simple. I'm gonna keep it real simple this week. One of the things that we try to address in Alpha Pack trading is that a lot of people aren't actively able to trade during the day because they're running businesses for the most part, going to school or working jobs. So we still want these people to be able to make money at the same time. So there are some plays that have really good premiums that I believe in. You can buy shares on these, and you can actually buy options that print. So let's start off with ET, one of my favorite energy transfer. We've made a ton of money off this stock over the past couple of years. Um, the charts are beautiful, clean energy, been going absolutely nuts. So I'm looking for entries above $11.26. Um, they'll say for above $11.66. But ET definitely one of our favorites in the past. Right, tons of magnitude. The other one that we were able to take advantage of, and we continue to do so, is in the mining with HL, Telka Mining. Um, gorgeous, gorgeous charts, and we definitely being big on mining overall for sure. So I got levels above 685 on HL. Give yourself some time. I see absolutely no reason why, with time, that these things are not absolutely going to do what they need to do. Um, the other one, high definition, HD, Home Depot. Of course, gorgeous, right? Gorgeous, right? So we were able to hopefully get in on what we thought was the bottom of the day entry. Of course, the week was so far away at that point. We were able to manage the play to take some profit to make some profits in those on some position with some time. HD, very very clean. 312.29. Nothing else to say. Nothing else to say right there. Another one, healthcare. One I've been in for a minute. I've been in April $80 calls on this stock forever. That's MRK. Healthcare has been absolutely on the beam. Fundamentally, want to take advantage of these crazy rises in insulin prices. So MRK, very clean, very simple, along with the rest of the healthcare that has been going off. 87, 84. On the other side, no, MRK and HD are both Dow stocks. Another one, another buy low, sell high candidate, similar to HD. A lot of these plays, I'm looking at the downside, the risk reward, and what I lose if I'm wrong and what I gain if I'm right. Something I'm going to be looking at in real estate, I've been tracking this the whole time. SPG, Simon Property Group. We've been able to make a killing on Realty had pack members hitting over 1,000% of the trades, going over 1,500% on Realty. SPG, it's red, 2 down on the month, 2 down on the quarter. So definitely acknowledging all of those kind of things, but I'm also acknowledging that I'm looking for an entry above 128.52 to the upside. If we were to get that break with some time, I believe we're in a good spot. That is also the two. I have a 2 up on the week at 135.63. Again, in a similar scenario to HD, to Home Depot HD, where the week entry is so far away that if you're not opposed to a little risk, you might be able to get into some contracts for really, really expensive if you go through the option chain. So that's all I'm looking at this week. We got the buy low candidates, the same stuff we've been looking at in my favorite course, HD. You already know. Let's get it.
Appreciate that, boss gang. Let's go ahead and finish up. Mr. Check My Resume. What you got for us, bro?
Man, FICO, what's the deal? Man, it's funny, man, because like I really didn't want to like alert too much because I feel like the stuff that we're in is where we need to be. So there wasn't like a whole lot of new things that I felt like was worthy of getting into. However, the stuff that we've already been playing is good. I did love that HD play that Boss Game pointed out. That's definitely one to keep your eye on. And so, yeah, let's get into it. And the first one we already talked about that I have on my list, and that's WBA. That's Boot Alliance. Nothing really to add. Looking at that 45.75 level, but just wanted to point that out. I really like the WBA setup with the way that the sector's been moving and the price level that bounced from last week. So, in addition to the week trigger level at 45.80, I'm looking at the 122 on the month, but we got a while before the month closes. So what I'm looking at is this failed 2 down, pushing to the other side of this range at about 48.97. So yeah, I like the way WBA sets up, but to keep it moving, I did have lows as one that I was kind of monitoring as well. Similar setup to the one I just pointed out, but just it's got a 2 down week hammer, 2 down week on the month. I mean, 2 down on the month, 2 down on the quarter, but they're all failed. Looks as though. So right now I'm looking for entry point above 208.14 on lows. Really want to see what this price action can do. See if we can get back to this 225. 230 level, maybe even up to 240 if we can get some good momentum. But that's kind of what I'm looking at for lows. Doesn't look bad. Just kind of it's just kind of riding this broadening formation. So want to see it kind of bounce off of that range. Next one here I've got is COP, ConocoPhillips. We got a little bit of oil this week. A lot of them already did trigger from last week, but the ones who did it, they gave us green 2 down hammers for the week. So a COP looking at this weekly reversal 2-2 rev above 103.31. I mean, this is simple math. It's 2 plus 2 for me. We should already know the drill here. We've been playing XLE stocks since December, so there shouldn't be much I should have to say about it, but we've got the reversal. We're going to try to take this back to this next broadening formation around 106.50 initially. And then from there, try to take it back to not even all-time highs, but this 107.22 level. as we go two up on the month, two up on the quarter. So that would be my thought process around COP. Obviously, you can see we're in a strong uptrend. Just had a TTO on the week level. So what I did notice though, in terms of sectors, I did see banks as a sector that could potentially reverse. So with that, I was looking at Wells Fargo. It's typically not my primary bank play, but it did look the best out of the banks to me personally. But I'm looking at a 2-2 rev on the week above 48.90 would be our level. And essentially from there, I'm looking to take this thing back to like around the $52 level. And at that point, it's going to hit a lot of, there's quite a few broad formations in this range right here around 52 bucks. So we'll see how it reacts in that area. You've got magnitude at 53.30 and then at 54.20. So if it can get through this 52 area, I'm looking at it to make its way all the way back to 55. So Wells Fargo, we'll see what happens with banks. We'll start out light and see what happens if it continues to move in accordance with this setup. So let's keep it going. Next one I want to talk about is John Deere DE. Just wanted to point this one out. Actually, there were a few industrials. Industrials was kind of like you had some that looked decent, and then you had some that were kind of like, yeah. So I just feel like there's a lot of uncertainty with those. So, but with John Deere, we've got inside month, we got inside quarter, we got two down on the week. We would need to get to 437.98 to go two up on those macros, which is also not last week, but the week before that's high. So this week we're looking at a 322 rev on the week. First target would be that 437.98, which would take those macros to up, and our level for entry would be above 422.47 on the week. So if we do take the rev and we get it, then we're looking to first targets that 437.98 level. The challenge here is that John Deere is sitting up under some macro broad information. So it's going to need some good buying pressure to kind of push through these levels. So that's what I'll be looking out for next week. There's John Deere. Only two more tickers here. Next one is CVS, and I'll be very brief with this one because we already know the drill. But CVS is setting up perfectly for this 2-2 rev on the week. For those of you who are not in, who did not enter with us last week, I don't know what to tell you, but you do have an opportunity to get in this upcoming week. We have this 2-2 rev here above 107.52 on the week. And we would be looking to take this back to like the 109, 110 level. It'll probably tick above 110 ultimately, but that's what we're looking for. And we're currently, inside on the quarter, but we're failed two down on the month. So if you're looking at it from that range perspective, we're looking at 109.69 as a potential area for this to go outside month. So that would be the outlook on CVS. Very strong looking play. We're super bullish. And the last one I'll talk about is Schlum. It's our good friend Schlum. The Schlum. So yeah, with the Schlum, I wanted to say this one for last. We got the two down hammer on the week. Very nice candle here. We had the two up push from Friday, which we talked about on the Thursday call, that oil had been sitting, just kind of just teetering for the whole week. And then it's going to pop and give you a green hammer candle, which is exactly what it did Friday, which was kind of trippy, actually. So now we've got the inside month on Schlum, inside quarter. We know we don't have far to go to take those out. But we're looking at this 2-2 rev above 42.72. First target, sure, you could take it at this 43.45, and you have next magnitude at 43.72. But I'm looking at this overall broad information here around $46 on Schlum, and you can run the analyze tab on that. That's pretty nice move for Schlum. So that's pretty much what I'm focused on for the week. There ain't really much out there that you know is giving us alerts to get in. Like most of the stuff already gave us the signal to get in, and so we just kind of catch some laggards and potentially catch some TTOs. But for the most part, I think we're already in where we need to be. Healthcare, staples, energy, materials. Nothing else is really showing you. Nothing else is showing us enough to warrant making sizable investments. Banks look the best outside of those four. But turn it back over to you, FICO. Pretty straightforward week.
Man, appreciate that, bro. Let's see. So one of the things that becomes a common practice for people who probably have obviously been in the pack for quite some time. One of the things that he pointed out, and it's the reason why we pay attention to these macro signals, is if stuff went off last week, especially a handful of things that we caught that were going outside week that did so, we know as we teach in the group, especially when it comes to time frame continuity and flips, like you got to look at things like dominoes. Like it's gotta flip the day before it flip the week. If you notice that you're getting that failed 2 down in a week, that all of a sudden you get in because you got that 2 day because it failed down in a week, and then you flip and the week go bonkers like a handful of things that we did get in. Well, the setup is still there because now you're looking at outside month and it's going crazy. So now you got, if it didn't go outside week, now you got the craziest 2 weeks set in. So what did you do? Did you get out or did you get time to get the whole move? It's always our practice to get the whole move. Like a lot of people could be sitting in, look, I'm be honest. If you can go ahead and try to become the best trader you want to be, but we here to make money. Like I said this before, and and it was in joking fashion, but to me personally, it's not. Like if you go look at the statistics as far as life expectancy for a black man, I ain't got much time to be. I'm not here to waste time.
Right.
I heard a very wise man say that the true measure of a man was one that could plant a seed and nurture it, knowing that he was never going to see the fruit from it. So I got plans to do things that go well beyond me. And I know my bros feel exactly the same. So we here to get chicken. Yep, we here to get chicken. So you can, what I'm saying, you can be the best day trader you want to be, but I know when I say I'm trying to do 20, 30 plus M's a year, well, thank God for the strat. Anyway, bros, how y'all, we getting ready to finish up, get out of here. Y'all got anything y'all want for the people before we get up out of here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was. No, go ahead.
So you good, boss man.
So I want to make sure that everybody is doing the same things that we do. Alpha Pack, we're about education. We don't want you to have to rely on us. We don't want to have to ask you, for people to have to ask us when to take profits. We don't want to tell you when to wake up. We don't want to tell you when to go to sleep. We don't want to tell you what to eat. We are all adults. We want you to be educated so that you can feed your family. In order to do that, you need to follow the methodology that we teach and do the things that we do. If we are marking levels, you need to be marking levels. If we are drawing broadening formations, you need to be drawing broadening formations. If we are going through the indices and sectors, you need to be going through the indices and sectors. If we can recall all the stocks within a sector off the top of our head, you need to be able to do the same thing. If we can pick our own contracts and come up with a strategy, you need to be able to do the same thing. If you've never been taught that these things are important, you haven't been taught the right way. Come to Alpha Pack, and we're going to teach you the right way to become a successful investor, how to become more successful in life. We have doctors, we have engineers, we have people that work on the stock exchange, we have everything. Everyone can get better. That's what we do at Alpha Pack. We make good people better. You need to do the same things. FICO was analyzing contracts live on the calls. We're not hiding any sauce from you guys. We teach
Like many
video
do.
resumes, teaching Strap 101 videos. You need to do the same things we're doing. You need to put in the work. We're all talented. We need to put in the work to live our best, to be the best versions of ourselves. That's what we do. Hold yourself accountable. If you can't do it, we will. So
Absolutely. Legacy, you got any words? What before Legacy give us the benediction and get us up out of here? Wealthy Soon, man. You got anything for the people before we get up out of here?
Hey, let's keep grinding, keep putting in that time, keep putting in that effort. That's all I got to say.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Legacy,
yeah.
man.
Hold on, let me get in before Legacy.
Oh yeah, go. Oh my bad. Go ahead.
Nah, man, just wanted to piggyback on Will's comments. Just I mean that's really what's the crux of it all, man. It's like you got to make the decision to invest the time and energy, and hold yourself accountable as an individual, as a trader. Like you responsible for people within your family, and they rely on you, and you've got to take some ownership and pride about that, and take the steps that's necessary for you to be successful. There's a process there. It's not 100% about the strat, and that's really what my comment was all about, because I feel like people put so much emphasis on the strat, which is great, but we in the Alpha Pack, we have a methodology that comes with trading, and the strat is the foundational tool, and I emphasize tool, that we use. There's thousands of stratters out there. If the strat was like, you know what I mean? Like there would be people just killing it. But obviously there's a disconnect. There's a missing link. And that's where the Alpha Pack comes in. We help you connect those dots. And so I want people to understand that there's more work that has to get put in. Just because you come in here, don't think everything is solved. You got to come in. What you get out of Alpha Pack will be what you put into it. You put in the time, the effort, the want to get it done, you're gonna get the results you're looking for on the opposite end. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Turn it back to you, FICO. Let Legacy take us away.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know how we do. Just adding to what my brothers are saying, like we're a culture of empowering individuals to be powerful investors. We're here for legacy investing. All of us agree with that for sure. So just gotta bless us with our quote and our motto and our foundation. Alpha Pack, we're powerful alone, but we're stronger together, family. Let's get it.
We holler at y'all next week. Peace.
like and subscribe.